Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video where I will be creating this blue alcohol ink. I will be using a few different inks, and the inspiration I am doing is from a test run where I did a small blue and gold alcohol ink on a 5x7 panel. The brands I'm going to be using are Liquitex Artist Acrylic ink. I have gold, phthalo blue, and a cerulean blue, and then I have a white from Daler-Rowney, and then I have these little plastic pipettes that I'm just diluting the ink in some alcohol. I'm using 91% isopropyl alcohol, and then just using the dropper to kind of help me put them on canvas. So right now I'm creating a light blue base, so I'm just mixing up my blue and my light blue to my phthalo and my cerulean to kind of create this nice lighter blue, and I'm going to be using as the base to kind of create like a cloudy effect. And I'm just using a 2-inch paintbrush to move the ink around and create my base. And then this sprayer is one I just had lying around, and it helps me disperse the alcohol more easily. And then also, while creating this base, I use a paper towel to kind of create like little circles and a little bit of a cloudy effect to create some texture. So the first part of this painting, I didn't have a air gun, so I'm going through dropping my ink on canvas and then using a blow dryer and cupping my hand around the back, which works very well to kind of control the airflow. And this is the first time I'm doing a large alcohol ink on canvas. I did a few small ones in preparation, and I will say it's much easier to do it on a larger surface than a smaller one, but still not that easy. And then I also have a metal straw that I'm using to get a little bit more detailed pattern. So this first half I use a blow dryer and then a straw to kind of create these petals, but then the second half I wait many weeks and then I pick it back up and create the second half with an air gun. So definitely recommend an air gun if you are serious about alcohol inks or just working with ink in general. It's much easier, you have a lot more control, but either one works. You can definitely get by without it if all you have is a blow dryer. I've also seen people use heat guns. I've tested them out. I think they work well for really small pieces. I've used a heat gun to create like petal roses or ink roses, and that works. But for a larger piece, I don't know how well that would work. I have yet to test it. So here I'm just kind of creating the texture with the blues and the gold, and I drop in gold to create a little bit of a contrast. But then at the end I decided that I wanted my gold to be a lot stronger, so I actually used a gold paint pen from Artist Loft that I got at Michael's, and I went in and filled in some finer lines and some details, as well as going in with a detail brush and just like the gold pigment on a brush to kind of create more of like a rich gold color, which you'll see at the end. So I only filmed these two and then one petal towards the end, and then the fourth one I just did off camera, so you'll see that at the end as well. So this ink color is the same one that I mixed up for the background. It's that light blue is just the phthalo and the cerulean mixed together, and then I wanted a strong line in the middle, so I go in with a detail brush to create a stronger line. I think eventually, after I get a lot more practice with the air gun, I'll be able to do this without the paintbrush. Oh, Maya just ran across the screen. I'll be able to do this without filling it in with a paintbrush, but for now I'm definitely still a beginner with inks, so I'm using what I'm most comfortable with, and that is a paintbrush. Okay, so here's what I was talking about, how I waited many weeks. The left side is completely dry, and I got an air gun. So here I'm just dropping ink onto the canvas, and then I go in with my gun, and you will see what a difference it makes. Truly, I cannot stress enough how much easier it was, for me at least. So this is just pure phthalo blue, and I definitely switch off between going pure phthalo blue or cerulean or a mixture of both, just to kind of get some diversity. But yeah, you can already see like how much easier it is to control. It is quite loud, so yeah. And the ink is very strong, so make sure if you are going to be using alcohol inks that you open a window. I cannot stress that enough. It will definitely give you a headache and make you a little loopy if you are working on this without any airflow. So yeah. And I also put some gloves on because this ink stained my hands like you would not believe. Yeah, I just love how much easier it is to control, and it's much faster too with the air gun. Yeah, so overall, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I think the blue is so pretty, and I'm definitely going to be using these more in the future. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more weekly content. Thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.